If you want to quit smoking or cure anxiety, then hypnosis may help. And we're going to talk about it tonight at 11. Hypnosis is an ancient practice that can be traced back to the Egyptians. And now more and more people are using it to help them overcome some daily challenges in their lives. Tonight we're going to sit down with a hypnotherapist to find out how hypnosis can become a part of your daily routine for a better life.
It's all about you. This is WYOU News.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to WYOU News. I'm Candace Gross-Class.
And I'm Eric Shiner. Thanks for joining us for the region's only interactive newscast. Some doctors and hypnotherapists say it's actually a safe way to connect with your body's natural healing powers. Tonight's interactive topic, we're talking about the power of hypnosis. People try all sorts of fads to quit smoking or lose weight, and now many of them are turning to hypnosis to help them out. The practice of hypnosis isn't just a trend. And if you need help overcoming a burden or you simply want to rest a bit easier, we have a hypnotherapist live in our studio. They'll talk about how this process can help. We'll also show us exactly how hypnosis works with a special live demonstration. Tonight we're talking about hypnotism, and we're joined by Chris Halbohm. He's the director of Kingston Hypnosis. Thanks for joining us, Chris.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Chris, first of all, in your own words, what exactly is hypnosis?
What it means is that your mind is just kind of relaxed. You're learning fast. It's all the subconscious routine stuff that we think, you know, brush your teeth the same way every day. The best, absolute best kind of person to use hypnosis, and anybody can use it if they decide to make that decision to go into this attitude of just kind of curiosity and playfulness, and it's a sense of wonder. You cannot think and learn at the same time. People think that they can analyze their way to it, but no, it's actually the opposite is true. Getting to the subconscious mind and actually using hypnosis has to do with having fun and you know, like whenever you're having fun doing anything that you enjoy.
Now we hear people, you know, go to hypnotists and take hypnotherapy for smoking or to lose weight. Now, how effective is it in your opinion? I mean, can you give me a percentage that X amount % of your clients achieve those type of goals that they're looking for?
The way we present hypnosis is the most successful anywhere.
Does it work with the majority of people, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it does, especially the way we screen them. So we actually make sure that they will, that it will work for them before we take them on as a client.
We'll talk about that screening process in a moment.
Hypnosis is changing your belief about something. So if you're changing your belief about something, you could decide it to be immediate, and you could decide for it to be one-shot deal. But Jennifer, usually you know, getting it ingrained takes time. You know, getting it ingrained and addressing all the things that need to be addressed in a person's change. You know, multiple experiences with hypnosis actually help significantly. So that's something that I believe in firmly.
Would it? I would think it would depend on what your goal is. If you want to come in and say lose weight and you want your attitude about food completely changed, I wouldn't imagine that would happen in one visit. If you wanted to go to underlying reasons on why you turn to food, maybe is that? I mean, how should somebody approach it, depending on their goal?
Somebody should approach it with a curiosity and wonder and a sense of they don't know what's going to happen, and that's okay, because if they had known what's going to happen, they wouldn't be there in the first place. So I guess to answer that question, I guess, you know, you do need to address a few things, like you know, family environment is you know, communication skills is a significant part of it.
We're continuing to talk about hypnosis. If you're a skeptic, well, Chris is here to give us a live demonstration. We're going to use our own Les Still, our local guinea pig. We'll give this a try.
All yours.
All right. Well, actually, you know that all hypnosis is actually self-hypnosis.
Okay.
So think of me like your favorite teacher. I'm kind of bringing you through the steps that work.
All right.
Okay, so as we do this, realize that really you're hypnotizing yourself.
Okay.
Okay, it may seem like magic that I'm doing it to you or for you, but really you're doing it yourself. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Realize that obviously you'll never do anything against your will or moral or ethical beliefs, and okay?
All right.
All right. 3 things will help you: that you have a good imagination,
okay,
that you're able to follow instructions, and that you have a good desire to do this, that you're sincere about it is what I mean.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to stand up if that's okay.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Les, would you just put your feet flat on the floor for me?
All right.
And actually, could you sit slightly forward on the chair for me?
All right.
Great. And with your back kind of straight, go ahead and put both arms out like so for me. Great. And bring your hands together and press them now. Okay. Now you are sincere about this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Press them a little more. Great. And clasp your hands down. Great. Les, as long as your hands are as long as you're looking right here, clasp your hands down tight. Squeeze just as tightly as you possibly can. Squeeze down tight. That's right. Squeeze so tight they begin to shake and tremble. Staring only here. That's right. Soon you realize. That's right. 1, feeling the hands locking stuck tight now. So stuck tight that you imagine like a vice clamping around your hands. 2, locking so stuck tight that soon the knuckles turning white, fingers turning red, shaking and trembling. Tight, tight, tight. Soon you realize you can stick your hands tightly together. 1, 2, 3. The harder you tug now, the more stuck tight they feel. The harder you tug, the more stuck tight they feel. That's right. As you feel that sensation, shake your head. Yes. That's right. The harder you tug now, the more stuck tight they feel. You tug twice as much. They feel twice as stuck. Go ahead. Give it another tug. The harder you tug, that's right. They feel twice as stuck. Twice as stuck. You cannot pull apart. Stuck tight. Stuck tight. Stuck tight. As you feel that even more, shake your head yes again. As you feel that even more, great. Until finally you just decide to release your hands now and let them just kind of come apart. Okay? Now that was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And as you're doing that little test, you kind of think to yourself, well, you know, you think, well, naturally, of course I could pull my hands apart if I really wanted to, but they're kind of stuck. Isn't that weird?
And I could actually feel the pressure increasing as you kept saying, you know, feel like a vice and the suggestions you gave me.
That's right. That's right. And so did you notice that as you're doing this test, it was very easy for you to get your hands stuck like this? And then when you and I decided together to release them, it was very easy to let them come right apart.
Yep.
Okay.
Les, what did that feel like?
I wouldn't say it was like I was, you know, not like an out-of-body experience or whatever, because I felt that I was in control of it. But literally, I was listening to his suggestions, and as we got, you know, like he was saying, press and press and press, and I could literally feel my muscles and the pressure on my fingers increase.
So
I wasn't physically doing it, but I was hearing the suggestions, and I guess my muscles or whatever was reacting to it.
All right, now we're out of time, but I quickly would say it's those suggestions that help people make changes when they go to hypnotherapy.
Right, like locking in a new eating behavior, or locking in a new, you know, that breathing fresh air is actually just as stress-free as
I have to admit, I'm skeptic, but watching Les was different.
I kind of was
We
too.
do have to take a break. Thank you for being with us, Chris. That was fascinating.
Stuff off. Very interesting.
Chris Halbum, the hypnotherapist, joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining us tonight as well.